Hi, this is Reverend Father Robert coming to you from Safe Harbor in Muskegon, Michigan. I've dealt with a lot of things this weekend, everything from overdoses to runaways to homelessness to people suffering from addictions and personal problems, all sorts of things. It's been a busy weekend. What I'd like to just suggest to parents and even to you as students is don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until we're in the middle of a crisis before you seek help. You know from your own life what's going on. You know if you're developing an addiction. You know if you can't go a day without smoking weed or having a drink or doing something destructive to yourself. You know that. So, and as much as all of us like to think that we're, Superman and we're invincible to everything, we're not. Eventually things are going to catch up to you. And parents, I so much applaud you. It is so difficult in this generation to raise kids. I've raised several children. And it seems like it was easier in the past than it is now. But things are different, and I applaud you for working to try to balance your family life and a schedule and relationships and school and everything else that you're involved in. It's just marvelous, And you students and kids out there, use this holiday season. Maybe you don't have a job, maybe you don't have any money to buy your folks something. Write them a letter. That would be more meaningful than something that you'll pick up at Five Below or the dollar store or any place else. Tell them how you feel. Thank them for being in your life. Because, they didn't need to be. They didn't need to be. You're all a gift from God. You're all just wonderful people. And I think if one of the things that I feel this year as I've looked back for where we were a year ago, I see so many of you that are so beaten down by the system. You've lost your faith in yourself. You've lost your belief. You don't believe that you have a gift to give. And you do. Every single one of you has a God-given gift within you. And the world is waiting for you to give that gift. And it's so important. We have to have it. And we have struggles. I mean, there are days that things are so difficult. You don't have enough money for bills, or the car breaks down, or you're trying to worry about having food on your table. We all experience some type of crisis. I mean, I look at myself, the last couple of days I've had to eat store-bought cookies in those little packages instead of cookies from a deli or homemade. So we all have our crosses to bear in life. We all have things that come up. But keep pushing forward. Don't get hepped up in this whole holiday thing and the commercials are maddening. You have to spend this much money and you have to do this and you have to do that. And you don't give, all of your children 15 gifts and it's so maddening. It's not about spending money. It's about celebrating life, celebrating the birth of a Savior, of our Savior who came into the world. And his message is to love one another. And that's what we need to do. We don't need to spend tons of money on expensive gifts. But let's try to let people know who are in our life that they are important, that they are loved, and that we do cherish our relationships and our friendships and everything else. That's what this is all about. And one of the things I'd like to suggest to parents, if you don't do it already, is every year at this time, take your child to, one of the stores, Meijer, Walmart, Kmart, any of those places. Have them pick out a gift, $5 or $10 gift. And then drop it off at some place like Safe Harbor or Toys for Tots or any number of places. And let them know that you're buying this and you want your child to donate this because there are kids that this is the only gift they will get, is the one that they're buying. And I think that's such an important tradition that, I've done that for years with some of the kids as they've gotten older. Pick out something and let them know that because of your generosity, because of your child's generosity, another child is going to have a gift to open on Christmas Day. And that's a wonderful experience. And isn't that what it's all about? Sharing, taking responsibility for each other, loving one another. It's the ultimate message that Jesus gave us. Everything else is just fluff and, not even worried about it. His command to love one another, to take care of each other, to take care of the poor, to do those types of things. And then when we look at our own Constitution, that all of us are entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So let's let one another live our lives. People don't fit into boxes all the time. And we're so quick we want to put a label on this one and this one and this one to try to, then in our mind we can say, oh yeah, that's who they are. Just let people flow. Some people don't even know that there's a box, that there are labels. Let's just enjoy one another. Enjoy the season and the fascination of it. I love Christmas. When you come to Safe Harbor to visit, you'll see the place all decked out. It's the only holiday that I do major decorating for, and it's one of the few that I celebrate because I think it's a marvelous time of year. So I'd like to leave with reminding you that you are awesome people, that every single one of you has a gift to give, and we need your gift. We need that gift that's within your soul that God placed there. The world needs that. And don't deny us that. Don't deny us of your gift. Don't deny us of your love. Because once we receive that, then it encourages other people to give their gift. And it's going to be a marvelous, marvelous year ahead. I know things have been tough politically, economically, and all sorts of things. But let's band together. Let's have hope. Let's love one another. I hope you have a blessed holiday season and a great new year. And let's come together. God bless you.